Yo, I'm about to catch this plane in a few minutes, but Anthony, get up with your man Eddie and Barry Hearn and tell them to check their email. I got something special for you. And by the way, all the money's in the bag. So I expect you'll be a man of your word.
Okay, I'll take 50 million up front. If that's the case, Wilder's team, bring me 50 million up front and we'll take the fight.
I'll see you soon then.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Anthony Joshua, he now says that there's a 95% chance that he will face Deontay Wilder this year. Now, what's not clear is if Anthony Joshua is going to fight Wilder next, because we know Wilder wants to fight next. Well, what Anthony Joshua had to say about the new details of him possibly facing Deontay Wilder. The fight is going to happen 95% this year. I'm really interested. You can't talk about finances anymore because I'm well aware there is financial gain in this fight. So let's put that aside and look at the devil in the detail. Then Anthony, he continues by saying something that I thought was kind of strange. He says, you can't just offer me a buyout clause. I'm not here to sell my belts. Let you take control of the event. That's not what I'm about. End quote. Now, I thought that was a really odd thing for Anthony Joshua to say when he says, I'm not here to sell my belts. You're not gonna just offer me some kind of buyout deal. Some type of buyout offer from Team Wilder if it was Anthony Joshua that came up with the $50 million deal. You guys heard the clip that I played at the beginning of this video. It was Anthony Joshua's idea that he get paid $50 million to take this fight. It was Anthony Joshua that made it sound as if I'm gonna get in a ring with a fighter as dangerous as this guy, if I am going to lose my belts, I better be well compensated. So for him to say he's not here to sell his belts, that's kind of how it sounds when you say, I will get in the ring with Deontay Wilder for $50 million. Now, I don't need $50 million to fight Dillian Whyte, Charles Martin, Dominic Breazeale, but I'm going to need $50 million if I get in the ring with Deontay Wilder. That is exactly what that sounds like. To make sure, just in case you get in that ring with Deontay Wilder and you get into an accident, you are completely covered. Our insurance policy. Now, something else that Anthony Joshua said that I thought was pretty interesting is when he said, you can't talk about finances anymore because I'm well aware there is financial gain in this fight. So what Anthony Joshua just confirmed and admitted right there is that Deontay Wilder's people, they never lied about the $50 million offer. They were as sincere, as genuine as could be. This is what you just heard from Anthony Joshua. The money is there. So this was never a bluff, as some people suggested. It's on this channel all the time. The truth will always come to light. You could try to throw the truth in a jail cell and throw away the key, but that truth will find a way to break free. And that is exactly what happened in this situation right here, where people was trying to figure out, did they really have the $50 million? Were they really gonna offer $50 million? Et cetera, et cetera. You had Eddie Hearn saying, well, I'll believe it when I see it. At me to the fans that were defending Anthony Joshua so that they could regurgitate that and say the same thing. Oh, the $50 million offer is fake, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Once again, Anthony Joshua, he proves the $50 million offer was real. Anthony Joshua, his own words, he's saying there's no longer a money excuse. So for all the fans that were defending Anthony not fighting Deontay Wilder, you can't use a money excuse anymore, okay? Because now Anthony Joshua is getting exactly what he asked for. Now this continues to put more pressure on Anthony Joshua, because now the question is, because he didn't make it clear when he said he'll fight Wilder by the end of this year. He still wasn't clear if he's going to fight Wilder next. And if you're going to make $50 million to fight Wilder, and you're only going to make $5 million or less, or $1 million or $2 million to fight against Povetkin, why would you not fight Wilder next? That doesn't make any sense. So the pressure is still on Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, before the whole $50 million offer and all of this, Anthony Joshua had no plans of facing Deontay Wilder next or even after that. But because of the pressure, once again, now they're forced to either fight him next or fight him after a possible Povetkin or Big Baby Miller fight. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens in the next couple of weeks. We should get an announcement, hopefully sooner than that. That's all I got for now, guys.